What's up, everybody? It's Colin. You are not watching Talking Ball. You're watching LTL Cockerell today. Welcome, welcome. Good to have everybody in. Hope you are all doing well. Last time we spoke, hold on, let me adjust the camera. It's annoying me. Perfect. Last time we spoke, you guys, it was the day of the defeat, the dark day in Spurs' recent history. Hope everyone is doing a little better. Hope everyone's doing a little better from then. We've already got a lovely person in the chat, one of my favorite people. It's Chris from Meta Football TV saying, smash the likes, show the love. And Chris has got it. He's 100% right. Show the love, everybody. It's Monday. I know that sucks for most people. I do have to rub it in. It is my Friday. I'm off tomorrow. So that is kind of cool. I'll let you know, no energy drinks had today. This is coffee number 4, but no energy drinks today. I'm trying to cut those out for a day. Just in case you wanted to know, who else we got? James says, why does it look like you're in a jail jumpsuit? Well, speaking of jail jumpsuits, we've got a funny video to play for you later. During our last watch along, we had someone call into the show from jail, and we have that to play. And it should be a fun time. Mark Cook, what is up, my man? He's saying, how is everyone? Personally, Mark, I'm good. Notice my beard's looking a little scraggly, but that's fine. How are you, Mark? And everybody in the chat, if you're here, if you're watching, let us know. Drop a comment. Let us know how you're doing today on this fine Monday. As you can see in the banner at the bottom, you are watching LTL Cockerell. If you've yet to, please consider subscribing to this channel as well as Talking Ball, which is my channel. I will put the link up at different times throughout the show. But guys, Jesus Christ, what a weekend. Not just for Spurs, but for everybody, for the table, for teams, for everyone. It's been a wild weekend. The games aren't over yet. But let me check one thing here. James says, got work later, can't be bothered. Yeah, I feel you, man. I've got to work later myself. James, let us know where do you work? Your work hours must suck. Sounds like you go to work late, my man. I go to work at 12:30. I thought that was bad, like noon 30, But anyway, everybody, again, big up and welcome to LTL Cockerell. You're home for all things fun and all things Spurs. Me said I look like I'm one of the 7 dwarves going to jail. Well, I bet it's a cool jail. I bet in the Snow White land they have cool jails. I would probably be doing hard labor or cave or something, in a cave or something. But anyway, Chris saying he's feeling awful. Shitty, cold, gruff voice. I think it was all Ange's fault, just like everything. Yes, I like it. I love it. Yeah, everything's Ange's fault. Absolutely everything. And we'll get into that more as we progress in the show. I just like to take this beginning time for everything to be lighthearted and say hey, and James is saying Mackey's, unfortunately. Hey man, money's money, dude. And here at least Mackey's pays pretty good. So hopefully they're paying you good money. Big up. And then Ryan G, our resident Wolves fan. I think he's a secret Spurs fan, but he'll never say. James, what's up? He says, big up, Colin and chat. Big up to you, Ryan. Then we got my buddy Cosmic Sean, who I need to talk to in real life. Cosmic Sean says, big up, La Familia. Hope everyone is doing good. All good on my end, brother. Hope you're doing well, too. Look at this. They're all starting to pour in. Thank gosh, I'm not alone. Daniel E says, big up. Dragon D's Nuts. That's a name I don't see every day. He says, big good days to all. Thank you, Dragon. I appreciate you, brother. 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. shift today for James. Shit, dog. Well, go there. Be strong. Be strong, man. You got this. You got this. Hopefully the customers are all nice, not too busy. Yeah, and then everybody, Ryan is bang on the money here. Everybody, congrats. Let's congratulate Jose for getting to 350 subs. This is just the first of many little milestones on the way to the subs we're looking to grab. So big up to Jose on those subs. If you haven't subbed, sub to the damn channel, please. We got everybody saying, hey, Shemtam's in the house. Shemtan says, hey, Colin, hope you're doing good today. It's all Joe Lewis's fault. You might be onto something there. Maybe I look a little like him, both going to jail or whatever. Carl Simpson is in the house. What is up, Carl? Hope you're doing well, my man. And look at this. We got Jess from JSY Talks Football Fan Channel. Hope you're doing good, Jess. I haven't checked your sub count lately. I hope you should be like right at 1,000 or very close to. I hope that's going on good for you. Hope life's going good for you. Hope you and the son and everybody are happy, healthy, having a good one. We just got everybody saying, hey, Chris Ever, the jokester, says it's actually 349. He just unsubbed. You son of a gun. You son of a gun. Marcus is in the house. Marcus, how's it going, bro? Saying afternoon, guys. Yeah, big up, Marcus. Good to see you, man. When is the predictions this week? That is going to be tomorrow, I believe. We will find out. Let me verify that with the boss. But yeah, that's looking like that should be tomorrow. So that's awesome. And we've got everybody saying, look at this, Jess is 6 off of 500. Everybody get over to Jess's channel. I actually have it saved here. Yeah, everybody 6 off of 500. That's insane. Everybody get over to this channel right here and like some videos, subscribe to the channel. You could be one of the 6 people that helps get her to 500. You have no idea how much work she puts into this. So everybody go over there and show her some love. Disabled team, we got Stu in the house. What is up, Stu? Big up, Stu. And we've also got Pranavat. Yo, hope you're doing good, brother. I hope all is good in your hood. Guys, do we have to talk about it? I kind of think we do. Sort of think we're forced into talking about the match. Let's put this up. Newcastle again. Why does it seem like every time that they beat us, it's by a margin of like a zillion goals? I don't understand. We can't just lose to them gracefully. We can't just have a nice 1-0 loss or 2-1. It's got to be just absolutely getting pumped, not even looking like scoring a goal. I don't get it. Truly don't understand it, but there's a lot of different factors at play. Maybe everybody is right in saying that St. James's Park is a hard place to play. I am behind on the chat again. I gotta keep going. James saying, shoot, I might miss the stream. I'm at work. No, we'll figure something out, man. What time do you work tomorrow? Let me know, because I'm doing a member show tomorrow, and I want as many people to be able to come on as possible. So let me know, James. Yeah, and then Marcus is saying nearly 500 subs in 4 months is absolutely. I don't want to even tell you guys how many years it took me to get to 1,000. I'm just barely at 1,000, so 3 years. So big up. And then look at this. Ben Kaufman from the coffee company is here. Big up, Ben. He's saying afternoon, everyone. Afternoon yourself, bud. Hope you're well. Please tell me that isn't black and white stripes, mate. They're blue. They're dark blue. I promise. I pinky swear. It's just not coming across very well on the camera. They're blue. I got it because it's Tottenham. But anyway, yeah, maybe today wasn't the best shirt choice. I might have to change in a second. Good thinking. And then Chris says, big up everybody. You know who you are on my phone and too ill to at everyone. We know what you meant, buddy. Look at this. Shemtan says just subbed to JSY, which is weird because I thought I already was. More YouTube shenanigans. There are definitely YouTube shenanigans. Make sure if you think you're subscribed to a page, every once in a while, YouTube will unsubscribe you if you're not like active enough or something. I'm not 100% sure, but just, yeah, if you ever feel like it, make sure you're still subscribed to the channels that you really do like, because occasionally YouTube will unsubscribe you. Daniel says, I don't know what game you're talking about, mate. Did we play this weekend? If I try really hard, I can forget. I was on zero sleep at all for like 24 hours the time the match was played. And so I was there, but I could definitely just erase it all from the hard drive that is my brain. Marcus says, try being a Leeds fan is brutal. You guys, Leeds, I know that it's pretty up and down, but it's looking like you guys will be back in the Prem next season at least, even if Marcus, question for you. If not automatic promotion, do you think you guys will have a hard time in the playoffs? Do you think if you have to come up through playoffs, think you guys are capable of it? I don't know enough about Leeds to say. but it's okay. Mark Cook says we were crap. End of story. Yeah, we definitely were. We definitely were. And then Ryan said, I'm repping Newcastle today. I'm really not. I'm really not trying to. I'm going to have to change shirts. And then so let's see what else we got in the chat here. James saying, sorry, bro, I'll pop on at some point this week. Big up, dude. Can't wait to see you. Ben saying, basically, Colin, we are an arrogant football club, and we underestimated another team that is a bogey team historically. Ben, you bring up a great point that I bring up all the time. I do think that we are a team that takes other teams too lightly. I don't think we give teams enough credit. I think that we come out rocking up, just ready to think we're just going to win. We're just going to absolutely blow them out of the water. And that is not how it works, unfortunately, especially in this league. So, I don't think you're wrong there. That definitely is part of it. And then obviously the individual errors. There were individual errors all around. Wayne saying we didn't get beaten by Newcastle at the weekend because we didn't turn up for the game. Exactly, man. Jesus Christ. I will be right back, everyone. This is blue and white, but you can't tell. I am going to put up my coffee break thing, and I am going to, if it's still here, yeah, I'll be right back, everyone. I'm changing shirts. Guys, I'm back. Whew. Almost nobody left, it looks like. Guys, how's this? Is this better? Is this better? Does this work? Lots of comments since I've been gone, and I ran. So I'm out of breath. So what we got here? Chris is laughing at what Wayne said, which was very funny. Ben is saying sub to Jess, and he posted the link. Whew, take a second to get my breath back. Ben, thank you so much. Thanks to everybody. But yeah, is this better? Will this work? Big love to everyone. Look, we got Luca AFC now saying big up Luca. And then yeah, who else we got here? Yes, mate. Leads and playoffs don't mix. I wondered because it's looking like that's pretty much in the bag for you guys, I think, like making it to the playoffs. But I know you guys all, and who wouldn't, right, want automatic promotion. Is that off the cards now? Like, is that still a possibility? Again, I don't follow the championship as close as I would like to. Ryan is bigging up Luca, said he saw his rant yesterday. Man, I bet there was an epic one. And then what else we got? Ryan saying to Luca, if you beat us Saturday, you won't be seeing me, which you probably will at Luca. Good stuff. What else we got? Spurs fan honestly thought Newcastle would be an easy game because they were chatting absolute shit. Yeah, man, it definitely was never going to be an easy game. It never is. I'll go all the way back to 2016 when they beat us at the end of the season. They were already relegated. We had lost, out of the race for the title that we weren't ever really in. Mia said she liked Captain Smeecalling better. I'm so sorry. Watch him come back wearing red. Jesus, I don't want to die. I don't want you guys to come find me and hurt me. Colin change shirts on screen. You're one step away from an OnlyFans. So that's actually a good idea. Should have done that. He's getting his Sheriff Arapio one from. I love it. Good stuff. And Ben is saying sub to all community channels, and he's 100% right. Shamtan is saying, are those old Arsenal colors? That is hilarious. I wore, I don't know if it was this kit or a similar kit in London, and got approached by some people, and someone was like, that's the JVC Arsenal kit. And I was just like, it's not actually, but thank you. And Daniel saying he was not impressed with the other shirt, apparently. And James says that he appreciates the support on the last vid. Of course, man, everybody go check out James Loves Spurs. Let me find that link too. He's a good dude getting started. And I think we should help him out as much as possible, everyone, because we know what it's like to get started on YouTube. It's hard. So everybody, here's the link to James's channel. Please go over there and, show him some support. But we have to talk about it, guys. So it was Newcastle again. I'll just ask you this. We'll skip it. We know it was individual errors. I think it's a split down the middle of people who think it was more individual errors or people who think it was a tactical problem. And I'm not sure how the people in this chat are feeling about that. But in my mind, it was pretty much individual, along with, as Daniel so rightly pointed out, us showing up thinking that we were just going to win, just walking in there ready to take home 3 points. And that's not how any game in the Premier League works. Our players were a bit naive. But the real question that's on my mind, Issac, do we want him? We got to see even more of him yesterday. I asked this question a lot because he's a wonderful player. And we got to see him play against us directly yesterday. And I'm just wondering if that's a player that you guys would want to see at Spurs. Do you think he would fit Postecoglou's system? Would he be able to finish off those chances in the box? We know that Postecoglou plays with the sacrificial lamb type of striker. Would Issac, would he thrive in that role? Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. But we were getting our pants pulled down by Newcastle. And there you are wearing their colors 2 days later. Shameful, mate, it was blue. It was blue and white. It was just, my camera is shit. This looks black. This is blue. Come on. Anyway, Ben Kaufman saying we have no clue how to defend. And that's actually a really good point. Our defending has been shitty. But I will say we've got, a new center back pairing. Poro, is asked to do a lot that's not defending. So yeah, good point. On the point of Issac, back to Issac, James said I would take him, but I don't think we would get him. And Ben Kaufman agrees, says Issac will go to a bigger team than Tottenham. He's quality. Fair. Wayne saying we don't have the best of records away to Newcastle, but that's no excuse for the team not turning up. Absolutely. I don't understand what happened there. Actually, I do. Individual errors. We looked fine. We were actually playing okay. I'll stand by that. I think the first, until they scored their first goal, obviously, and then it was just smash and grab from that point on. I don't think we played that bad. I'd asked a question real quick. Issac is quality. He'd improve Spurs, no doubt. This is Ryan G. Big up. Appreciate that and agreed. Yeah, we would absolutely be a better team with him there. As long as we only played him down the middle. Good God, if I ever saw him on the wing, I would probably scream. Seems to get injured a fair bit, but he's still on 17 goals this season. Exactly, mate. Ben Kaufman saying going from Richie to Issac is like going from a Fiat to a Ferrari. Snap. He's a Ferrari, you say? What's an actually good striker? I'm kidding. Issac is actually good, but why would he come to London? The weather is amazing in tune. Love it. Yeah, as long as we paid him, I think he might come. We got a manager who has said over and over and again that his aim is to win things, have a legacy at this club, to be remembered. So yeah, maybe he could get Issac to come. I don't know. I wouldn't have thought in the past that we would have gotten Dragishin, that we would have gotten Van de Ven, and Ange got him to come. So we had 70% possession, but do nothing with it. Yeah, it's true. And then 86K seconds. I'm missing a joke here. My bad. I apologize for that, but I'm missing it. Don't make me get back into this, mate. This is not all on the players, mate. I will stick up for Ange when he don't make any mistakes. But I'm sorry, Colin. Mate, he did at the weekend make errors. That's totally cool. Absolutely, everybody can. You know what I mean? Like, I'm totally cool with differing opinions. Doesn't bother me one bit. I don't really think that Ange had anything to do with that god awful back pass. What the fuck was Pedro Porro doing with that outside of the foot weird pass to Vicario? I think that went directly to Anthony Gordon. What was that? Did Ange make him do that? I mean, I get what you're saying, and I know I seem a little irritated, but I'm just mad at the players, not at you, not at anybody for their opinions. I'm just mad at that god-awful display that our players put in yesterday. But we got Kate from Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs saying, afternoon, Colin. Afternoon, Kate. I hope you're well. We love you. You know that. Everybody's saying hey to Kate. Love the love. And, yeah, Kate, we are glad to have you here. Real quick, I wanted to play you guys a little video. So at the end of the match the other day, Jose was getting ready to have to leave. We thought we would throw the link into the chat just to see if anybody wanted to come have their say, if anybody had anything to say. And so we did so. And we got an interesting cat on the show. So let me pull up a prisoner in defeat. Like I said, we put the link out. We've done this before, and I got burned. And somebody showed us some stuff we're not allowed to show on YouTube, and I had to quickly end the video and edit the stuff out. And I was real scared my channel was in trouble. So I really was vetting this guy, right? Just check out the video for yourselves. I'm really afraid that we're going to see the person's wiener on accident, Jose. That's my fear. Don't show us your wiener. Okay, you're good. Okay, we got Faith. We got Faith coming in. No wiener. Perfect. All right. What's up, bro? One time a guy came on here. We accidentally saw his
banged up in the HMP, bruv. What's happening?
Hey, man, good to have you. Shit, I'm watching the boys get decimated out here. How you doing, though, brother?
Bro, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, bro. I've got my Nokia, what I'm joined off of. Well, I had to stick up my asshole.
What? So I ended it right there because as soon as you said asshole, I was like, great. Am I going to see another butthole on stream? Because that happened to us last time. But no, he didn't show us anything. But so many questions in my mind. Was he really in prison? I don't know much about UK prisons and what they look like. He looked like he was in jail. If he was in jail, why did he really sneak the phone in the way he said he did? That's commitment. My other questions are, why was he watching our stream? Why was he watching our stream? I don't know. So many questions to ask. But yeah, that was the entertainment, the real entertainment for me that came from that match. James saying, Colin, you look so confused. Bro, I was absolutely flabbergasted. I had no idea what was going on. Daniel saying, yeah, he was definitely in prison. Ryan G said he looked like he was, to be honest, and it's easy to get a phone in UK jails, Colin. Don't ask how he got the phone into prison, says Chris. He told us he put it in his butthole, man. He said it. Mia says new name for my channel, Jail Talking Ball. Love it. But no, it was definitely hilarious, and I just can't put together why. I wonder if he watches the show often. I wonder if he's watching now. So, sir, if you are watching this, be careful. We don't want you to get in any more trouble in jail or prison or whatever you're in. But thanks for being a fan. We appreciate you. So, yeah, guys, that was the humor and the fun to my day. And yeah, other than that, it wasn't a good game. There were some comments above that looked good. And I want to get those. First, Jess says smash the likes. And I agree. Come on, guys. Let's get Jose some likes today. And also, I hate doing this, but if you're already not subscribed to Talking Ball, please do that as well. I can get you the old Talking Ball link. Throw that in the chat. Yeah, that would be dope if you just could. Just doing this for Jose. We're working on building the channel, getting the watch hours up, doing all that good stuff. So my link is now in the chat if you want to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. But if you are, thanks. What else we got? Oh, Ben Kaufman said after Højbjerg had a really good game versus Forest, he deserved to start versus Toon. Really poor man management from Ange. Football is about meritocracy. Interesting take. Very interesting take, Ben. Because everybody I talked to said they thought he would start, but they didn't want him to start. That he was a poor fit for Ange ball. That he, slows the game down, a half second or so, and kills a lot of attacks. So I do think he had played a really good match versus Forest. I do think that he had he played well. But you are the first person that I've seen to say that he deserved to start. So that is interesting and something I will have to ponder on. Thank you for that little bit of info and insight. I appreciate that. And are you saying that just to butter up Ellie? Because I don't think she's watching right now. Daniel E. though says, Colin, yeah, the goal is fair enough, mate. But I'm talking halftime. Is a time when a manager can really change a game. He did nothing till it was too late. And we was 3-0 down, mate. You got to understand too, Daniel. Those goals were scored so quick. I was on the stream I was watching. They were still showing a replay of the first goal when the second goal was scored. I just don't think he thought that we were going to shit the bed that bad. How could we possibly do that? He thought, and then we did. But I get it. It's easy to say, and for me to say that it's all in the players. He could have made some changes at halftime. What changes would you have made, Daniel? Just out of curiosity. Please don't think I'm attacking you. Basically just trying to make some conversation, to be honest. But yeah, if you have any ideas, who would you have played? Who would you have changed at halftime? Let me know. But yeah, everybody, James says we have Tottenham supporters everywhere. Ed M says following Spurs, aren't we all in prison? Yes, Ed, big up. Love to have you. What else we got? Must be why Colin was wearing those black and white stripes earlier. They were blue, guys. Mia saying the dog cavity normally searches you, but you can sneak phones in. Oh, okay, yeah, because they don't have a distinct smell like a drug or something would. Interesting. Chris says, sir, if you're watching us, clean the screen. Good stuff. There's a link to my channel. If for some reason you're not subscribed, just jump over and do that, please. And everybody, if you're not subscribed to this channel that you're watching right now, do it. Subscribe, like a video, like this video. Thanks. And we appreciate you guys being here. Shem-Tan said, wow, that must be a great phone if it was working that well after being in his buckle. Exactly. And also, small phone, normal size butthole, or normal size phone, huge butthole. I can't figure that out either. That's another question that's been on my mind since that happened. Yeah, supporting my jailbird watchers. Exactly. Na, butt phone. I love it, Mia. Graham, what is up, bro? He says, afternoon call. By the way, that chap was watching your stream on an iPad. No way. So I can't tell. Graham, I can't tell. So how do you know it was an iPad? Oh, you're joking. Jesus Christ. It's early for me. Yeah, if he brought an iPad in there that way, he's not working too well down there, I wouldn't think. Daniel, he says, and just to let people know, because I have constructive criticism of this manager and his in-game management does not mean I'm Ange out. Oh, dude, Daniel, I knew that. I hope everyone else knows that too, especially now that he said it. Dan is definitely a supporter of Ange. Just thinks that everybody could do better sometimes, and I agree with him. He's got high expectations, and why shouldn't he? Wayne says, it might explain why the fellow was talking shit if he had the phone up his ass. Good stuff. Jesse again saying, smash some likes, and please do. We got Dragon in the house saying, I'd be surprised if Højbjerg starts another game for Spurs. He won't be here next season, so Ange won't invest time in him. Interesting thought. I kind of tend to agree with that as well. But he has slipped more like he cares in the last couple of matches. I do wish he would get a haircut. His haircut looks stupid, but I know that's his prerogative. Have whatever hair you want, sir. Who am I to tell you what to do as just a regular person versus a multimillionaire footballer that plays for the team I love? Daniel saying you need to be proactive in your subs, not reactive. He literally brought the subs on when the game was done for us. So yeah, that's absolutely true. Still talking about the jailbutt guy. I love it. Ben says he's not buttering up Ellie unless she gives him more of her baklava. I don't like Højbjerg, but he is one of our most progressive passers of the ball. This always goes sideways and backwards. Seriously, every sentence you type out and that I read is stuff that I think I've only ever read out now, ever. I don't, and statistically, you're probably right. And everyone else is just kind of eye testing it and not really seeing what's really there. But if the stats say that he's our most progressive passer of the ball, I mean, the stats are stats. Basuma does tend to go sideways and backwards sometimes, but that looks like it's mostly when we're trying to like reshuffle possession, try to pull a defender out of space so that we can beat this low block that most teams tend to play against us. Interesting, though, and I'll have to give that some more thought as well. Potato Stew in the house. What's up, Stewart? Potato Stewart, everyone. Big up, brother. Ryan G said, yeah, Ange seems to make subs when the game is done. I'm hoping, guys, that that's because the team just doesn't have enough quality at the moment for the subs to have an impact. And that after another transfer window or two, that we will have a team that's more in his image, where he can, when he wants to pull somebody off, he's got a ready-made player to come in and do the job. That's just my hope, and I think that's the way it's going to turn out. This is not a number 6. He is a ball carrying 8, square pegs and round holes. Well, Ben, a lot of people will tell you that Ange doesn't play with a 6. And again, I'm just parroting things I hear from other people. I'm really good at that. But supposedly he plays with 2 8s, and that's the way that he normally plays. And so, he doesn't play with a destroyer type. It's what I've heard. Again, have I done much research on that? No, not a ton. But just going by what I've said and heard, is that he doesn't tend to play with a 6. Oh, it was supposed to be like Batman. I thought you were talking about Banana Phone. Have you ever heard of that song? If not, look it up. Banana Phone. It's good stuff. Chris says players get to start based on what is done during the week, not just during an alleged amazing stint as a substitute, Chris says. Again, that is Chris from Meta Football TV. Let me get his link as well while I have a sec here. You know what a good person does? Has this already pre-show. You know what I do? Put it up as I think about it. So, guys, here is the link to Chris's channel. And everybody check him out. He's got some good stuff. His most recent video is not only informative, but also kind of hilarious. Check it out. That's Chris from Meta Football TV. Everyone's still talking about the guy and his phone and how big it was. I love it. I started something wrong here, but James says he's off to work. Speak to you guys later. Speak to you later, James. Hope everything's well. If you go through the Mackies where James is working, be nice. God damn it. So James, big love, brother. What else we got? Rob Belcher's here. What's up, Rob? He's saying, good afternoon, you good people. Okay, not a great Saturday, but Sunday almost made up for it. Big up to Spurs ladies. That is such a good point. And Ellie, our very own Ellie, former Spurs lady herself, Spurs women now, has a show planned tonight for 7:30 y'all's time, 7:30 UK time, BST. And she's going to be on talking about that match. She's got some footage, I think, from the match, some interviews and stuff that she's editing and getting ready. So she will be on at 7:30 today, and maybe even doing another show on it later in the week, from what I've heard. But anyway, she'll fill y'all in tonight, 7:30. Be here, be there, or be square. That's what I meant to say. David Clark. Sorry to disappoint you, but a record at Newcastle in the last 13 matches. Win 6, draw 3, lost 4. So how is that a bad record? I mean, it's not a wonderful record, but I guess it's not terrible. Yeah, more wins than losses. Those draws don't hurt too much. Still 2 points dropped. But yeah, I guess I'm talking about the 3 most recent matches. And I guess they're not the 3 most recent, but our 3 most recent losses to Newcastle have been absolute drubbings. We've gotten the shit kicked out of us 3 times now by them. And I know I'm going back to 2016 for one of them, but that was the most inexcusable one, in my opinion. That was an already relegated Newcastle that just absolutely tore us to shreds. They just have a habit of doing it, David. I know it's not every match, but you have to admit when they beat us, they beat the brakes off of us. And yeah, Mia saying great point that, the record isn't all that bad. Potatoes 2 is asking if Chris is still doing the Barcelona watch along. We'll find out. It was a weird week for the top teams. Taiki Ike, right? Taiki Ike, what a great name. Taiki Ike, I don't know. That's a cool name. Very good to see you. Don't always see you in here. So just got to be a slag and say, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, Talking Ball, maybe you could do that. But you're probably already over there. But if not, there is the link. Go and subscribe there. I'm filling in for Jose today, getting the show in for him. But I got to pimp my channel just a bit. It's still growing. We're still growing it. But yes, so everybody, hope you're good. Hope everyone's great. This has been good just reading your comments. I'm just enjoying and talking to you guys. We're still in a rebuild though, says Wayne, but still those players we should have been stepping up and sweating blood for the shirt and the wages they're on. No kidding. Don't get me started about wages. I think that's a big problem in football today. People make too much money at a young age. Kind of kills your motivation, I would think. But then again, what do I know? Ben Kaufman then says, what must Basuma do in training to start? Poor performance after poor performance. Been dreadful since Luton away. Must make a cracking cuppa. Yeah, or something. Or something. Potato Stew says he will be joining Jess on her channel and will be dual streaming. So yes, indeed, he's got an awful cold, but it will be done. That is dedication, ladies and gentlemen. Chris from Meta Football TV will be live streaming later. When is Barcelona play next? They just played. It can't be. Let me see. I like when you guys get to hang out while I Google stuff. Click clack on my keyboard. So it looks like they play PSG tomorrow. Okay, cool. That's tomorrow, everybody. Tune in to Jess and Chris tomorrow doing a watch along for the Barca match. That should be fun. And Daniel saying, yeah, Mia, and when's the last time we went up there? When Newcastle were crap. Potato Stew says, sorry to hear that, Chris. Hope you feel better soon. Love it. Yes, please go to Meta Football TV. Chris is back big time. He's explaining Ange's tactics. Big up, Chris. Absolutely. Go check him out. That video is ace. Already said it once and I'll say it again. Good stuff. I've watched it once this morning. Plan to watch it again when I can give it all my attention because I was doing other tasks at the time. I'll take this moment to say, guys, I hope you're all well. I know I said it 8 times, but it's the thing I care about the most. We got to be good to each other. We got to be good to ourselves. Life is hard. So I hope everybody is being nice to themselves, nice to others, and kicking life in the nuts. We got to. Life's rough. You got to be rough too. Mia says, "Let the Arsenal crumble begin." And with that in mind, I think I have to bring this up. I'm sorry to do this. I'm pimping myself hard. Jose, don't get mad. Let me share this screen. I have a little store, a little Talking Ball store. Sell some shirts, and there is one in particular that I think is going to come in very handy in the upcoming times, and it is the Arteta crying shirt. Everybody, I will post a link if you want that. But look who's here! Holy smokes! It's the man himself, and it looks like you're at a news desk. I like your set. You're about to give us the news.
It's like a jail cell.
Yes, exactly. Everybody loved that, by the way. Thank you for sending me that. That brought a lot of love. Should I play it again?
Yeah, but I said to you, put it on as a short on LTEL.
Oh, well, I'll do that as well. I played it for the show. I just played it for everyone for the show today. But I will absolutely.
To be honest, it's only because people. It was Danny that said on whose show was it? On Jesse's. Tell them what happened to you earlier, and I'd actually forgotten because
I know it left my head almost immediately too. I was
because
just
to
saying.
be honest, right, I was watching the game, and I didn't have like the studio on, and I heard when someone comes in the back, you sort of like hear that little noise.
Boop. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard the noise, and I remember watching the game and saying, "Colin, is that someone in the back?" And then when the person came on, you said, you kept saying things like, "I hope you ain't going to show your wiener" and stuff like that. And I heard you saying all that, and then I heard the person talking, and I thought to myself, "Has he just said he's in prison?" He says, "I'm at Her Majesty's pleasure" or whatever. And I thought,
HMP,
that means you're in prison. And I thought to myself, where's my phone? I haven't got my phone nowhere near me, Mia. Do I need it? I haven't got my phone nowhere near me. No, I've been on a training course. I've only just come out of the training course, so I've not had the phone near me. So it was. Then I heard the person speaking in that, and then he left, and I didn't even switch back. I kept it on the football mode, and then I remember saying to you, "Yeah, he must have smuggled the phone in illegally as contraband and stuff like that. I hope he doesn't get caught because he came onto our show and that." So I remember I was really concerned about this person.
I know there was genuine concern. There was genuine concern in your voice.
Without seeing what's happened until I was reminded, and I think Stu from the disabled team, Stu clipped it or Stacey clipped it and whatever, and they then sent it to me because they clipped it because apparently my back or whatever it is not set up to clip, so people can't clip or whatever.
Oh.
I can't. So they then clipped it. She's got a way of doing it. She did it anyway. Sent it to me and I sent it to you. But yeah, it's absolutely.
He was smoking weed in there too. Like that guy was doing it all.
Was that weed? Because when
it was one of those. It was one of those weed vapes. They had.
It was a really long thing. I thought he had a Harry Potter's wand.
He would have busted himself out of jail. He wouldn't be in jail anymore if he had Harry Potter's wand. He'd be out of there. No,
I thought he had Harry Potter's wand.
He was getting nice and baked and
so
hanging out with us.
Someone came into the chat earlier, but you didn't do nothing about it, like I told you, so I had to do it myself. I saw it earlier and I did it myself.
Shit! Thank you.
It was me.
Thank you.
Did you see Ben Kaufman when he said 86 seconds?
Yeah.
Because I done something and it came up as 86 seconds, and I was like, what have I done there then? Anyway,
okay. I got it now.
It's tit for tat, eye for an eye. So there we go.
We got it. We got you.
Yeah.
So
how you been doing? I've not seen the show. How's it been going? Because normally you get a bit. How you been going on your own? All right.
It's fine. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Man. Basically, all I'm doing is reading comments and saying, "Hey," giving out little tiny tidbits of my opinion on things, but hardly any because I just like seeing what other people have to say. And one argument that's being had in the comments right now is basically our record against Newcastle is not that bad, but it seems like when they beat us, they absolutely beat the shit out of us. Pardon my French. I don't know. Daniel E is saying that all of our wins against them basically and come against them at times that's good for us, at advantageous times for us to play them. And then when they're playing well, they absolutely smash us. What do you think about Newcastle? Why are they the team that always really pump us, Jose?
I don't know whether it's the journey up there, but you think for professional footballers now, the likelihood is they go up the night before. They go up in luxury. They don't go up in the petrol fumed coaches that people used to drive many years ago. They probably get planes up there now.
I bet you they do. Yeah,
planes up there, luxury coaches or whatever.
30-minute flight or whatnot.
And you probably stay overnight as well. I don't think they'd fly there. 5 o'clock in the morning, get up there for a game that's going to kick off at 12:30. So I think they're quite pampered compared to many moons ago. But in all honesty, we were just second in every department. We were second to everything. The only person who wasn't second to everything was Vicario. Vicario can't really say much. Vicario did what he needed to do. What he could save, he saved, and what he couldn't, he couldn't. All the goals, and I mean all 4 of them, have come from our mistakes. I remember highlighting this. In previous shows to say Tottenham, when we get beaten or when we concede goals, I don't recall turning around and saying that was an absolutely brilliant passage of play. Oh my God, we got carved open. They tore us open with great football and that. Yeah. Oh my God,
it's easier to take. It's easier to take when it's a great goal.
Oh my God, they scored a worldie of a goal. And I keep saying that no, every time I keep saying is we concede because of our own errors. Saturday was no different. I mean, I've not spoken since we did the watch along on Saturday to anyone about Tottenham. All right.
Same.
But I remember it being first and third goals was Sonny's fault, losing the ball, and they got the ball and they kicked it straight up the pitch. So there was no midfield. They bypassed the midfield because
route one, congested,
baby. Yeah. And they just went straight down and punted it up. And it was both were Sonny's faults for the first and third goal. He lost possession for both of them. They got the ball on the edge of their box and just outside the edge of the box, clipped the ball up. The first one, a doggy's got to take some of the blame as well because Claire Balding absolutely hammered him twice, and a doggy should have cut out the ball that went up to Claire Balding in the first place. It should never have even got to Issac.
Poro did incorrectly.
The second goal was Poro, where he tried to do the outside of his foot over his head towards Vicario, which never got anywhere near Vicario.
Does he know Vicario can't touch the ball with his hands, you idiot? And it's a congested box. What was he ever thinking? There? I get mad.
The fourth goal was a free header that the defender got for Newcastle, whereby I was saying this. You got Pedro Porro, who's 5'2", marking Dan Burn, who's 6'9", because we were doing zonal marking, and every corner they won. Every corner they got a head to it, or they got the first touch to every corner, as far as I can recall. So, yeah, at the end of the day, it's a bad day, a really bad day, and I think it's on the players. The players play badly, but.
Yeah, I agree.
I've said things. It's not reactionary because I've said this in the past, and I keep getting beaten up every time I say it. But I'm saying to you, right? I want to ask you a question, right?
Sure.
Do we spend the money from other revenues that we get on Tottenham's first team football team?
Can I curse?
Okay, you aren't.
Fuck no, we don't.
Okay. All right.
At least not enough of it.
Okay, so with Sonny, right, you got all the Koreans that come and watch the game and that, right?
Sorry, I was telling DC I agree with him. Yeah.
The money that we get from all the Koreans coming to the stadium and doing everything that they do, is that invested back in the club?
The club, like the first team, like the players.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Because match day revenue and spending in the shops and in the bars and in the restaurants and everything, that's all revenue, yeah, from the match day.
Yeah.
So I've said this before, and I'll say it again. And I started this 2 years ago. I would sell Sonny.
Damn. That's rough. That's insane. I was in a group chat. Did you see my message in the group chat where I said I wouldn't? Is that why you're saying this?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I watched Sonny on Saturday, right? Sonny's neither a centre forward and
nor
neither is a left winger.
I get what you're saying.
All right. His contract's coming up. If you sign Sonny for another 3 years, right, you get 3 years of football with him. Like you don't get, but you won't. It's about in 3 years' time, you won't get any money for him. Yeah. So basically, you're paying his wages for the next 3 years on a player that is declining. All right.
Visibly declining.
He is declining, right? So you're keeping the player for 3 more years, paying his salary for 3 more years. Yes, you're getting all the Korean money from people that are coming to watch the games and stuff like that, but. Do we reinvest that money? I don't think we do as much as what people might think. We don't reinvest the money. So for me, what I saw on Saturday is, okay, we got Werner on loan. We got we've got Sonny, and we had Johnson, who's very young, coming through, learning the game still, and that. And I looked at it and I thought to myself, who else we got? Kulu coming off the bench to play right wing, and you've got Richarlison if he's fit, right? We need a revamp in the forward positions, and the only way you can do a revamp is if you've got money to spend. And I just see, if it was me and the Saudi Arabians, if they're prepared to pay 200 mil, up to 200 mil for a Salah who's the same age as Sonny, right? Then I'm sure that some of these people would go up to 100 million for Sonny. If you offered me 100 million for Sonny, I've got to weigh up. I get 100 million now, as opposed to I won't get that in 3 years' time. But yeah, I do make loads of revenue off having Sonny, but
and he scores goals.
But that's what they're probably but he scores. But the thing is going forward, for Tottenham to go forward. Look, when we lost Harry Kane, right? We all said this is going to happen, that's going to happen. But what we've seen is that when Kane was the focal point for absolutely everything, world class at that. Don't get me wrong, focal point. He's still world class now. He's not on the decline, right? And he's not on the decline. But Sonny, if I'm going to get £100 million for him, I would go and reinvest that £100 million and put it towards whatever pot I've also got as well, and put it towards buying 3 players that can play in them positions up front. Because to me, the players that we've got up front, although we do score goals, Colin, and that's the surprising thing, we do score goals, but they don't excite me. The players that we have up front in our forward positions, including the ones that didn't play, don't excite me. Don't excite me.
I get that. And I kind of feel the same way. And Sonny's not exciting the way he used to be. Still, you stand off Sonny, you give him a little bit of room. Time to smack one in. He'll probably put it in the top corner. But I understand that you've got to do more than that.
Carl, we're playing in the Premiership, mate. Who gives you room?
It's happened. I've seen it happen for him before. But no, I know what you mean. They shouldn't. Absolutely shouldn't. Look at this. Though. I've skipped a lot of comments in between, so I will go back. But Chris says, Jose, I said that I'd be willing to part ways with Sonny. I felt the hate squeeze my twins from here. That's funny. That's good stuff. What else we got?
It's only, as I said, everybody has their own opinion. But what I'm saying is that I'm not being reactionary over one game, because I said this about Sonny. The November before the World Cup, because the World Cup had been delayed and then we played it. No, it wasn't. It was the Saudi Arabia World Cup. When was that played? In 2022?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So just before they went to play in the World Cup, right? Because Sonny had an injury and he took it with him to the World Cup, didn't he?
Correct.
At that point, he was playing so rough that I said at that stage, that I would sell Sonny then, right, in the winter window, and then I would buy, and do you know one of the players I said I'd buy? Mohamed bloody Kudus. I said, if we sell Sonny and we reinvest in Kudus, and I can't remember at the time what midfielder, I'd put a midfielder in there as well, and I can't remember who it was, but, you know, at the end of the day, we need to plan going forwards. It's not just about now. Now I can see with my own eyes. And I know Sonny brings in revenue, but the thing is, and people are saying this, that Sonny brings in revenue, and it's a cash cow. Yeah. It's a cash cow for Levy, and that's the reason why. But then that's not forward thinking. To me, forward thinking is seeing that the player is on a decline, or that you should be buying other players
with the money you make from him.
Listen, to me, Sonny, next season, if he's still at Tottenham next season, right, he ain't a starter for me. He ain't a guaranteed. He's not a starter for me. I think there are players that could offer you more, and are probably. I'm not saying that Sonny's not hungry, all right, but there's players that could offer you more that would have a hunger to succeed and wear the shirt. I'm not saying Sonny's like that, but I just don't see enough of Sonny. And Sonny's our top goal scorer. So do you know what? You're taking another player out of the team that's got loads of goals, but for me, I don't see us improving.
And with the money,
if you had 3 Sonnys or 3 people of the equivalent level to Sonny, that's a different matter. But we just haven't got that. We're missing.
And
we haven't
if
got
we were
that.
spending the revenue money on Sun, because I bet you the revenue money we make from Sun, I bet is probably close to, or if not more than what we would get if we sold him. But like you said, that money isn't being invested directly back into the team. My fear is we sell Sonny, right, and that money doesn't get adequately reinvested in the squad.
Okay, so how many games do you get in the Premier League? 38 games. Okay, so 38 games, and I'm going to times that by 3. Right?
Damn it, he's doing math on me, you guys. I'm boned. I'm
No,
boned here.
I'm gonna have to do this. I can't do this. I have to do this quickly on the calculator. I've got a rough idea, but I'll do it on the calculator. It'll be easier.
He's gonna own me, guys.
Hey, it's gonna what?
You're gonna own me. You're gonna make me look silly. You're gonna math me and then show everyone I was.
It's just something that people are saying, right? And then I'm gonna say what you just said, saying, and it's what people are saying as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, well, it's not. There's actually how many games are there? There's 19 games in the Premiership, right?
Yeah.
So 3 seasons, that would make it 57 home games, yeah?
Yep.
I was going to divide 100 million by 57 and say, do we really make that much revenue from one player in each? And we don't. There is no way that because that would make it that we have to spend 1.6 or something million pounds per game, right? That's the cost of Sonny. It would be 1.6. Do the Koreans spend 1.6 million per game? I don't think they do.
Shirt sales.
There's no way that we spend 1.6 million on Sonny every game. The Koreans.
No, because I don't even think we bring in. I don't even know what revenue we bring in every match, but it's that I don't think it's that much more than that anyway. So yeah, you're 100% right. There's absolutely no way. There were some interesting comments in here about this. Ed M, big up Ed. Haven't said hey to Ed yet. So Ed, hey, glad you're here, buddy.
Hello.
He said we got 100 mil for Kane, and who did we get as a striker? Veliz. Son has 15 goals. Buy his long-term replacement this summer and just manage his minutes. He's too valuable to sell.
We could do that as well, Ed. But the thing that I'm saying is that you need to have money to start off with, and I don't know how much is in the pot for the summer, right? To start with, without selling any players. Now, I don't know whether we'd sell from the players we sell, from player sales, without looking at Sonny. What do we reckon that we'll get the most of? About 80 million pounds for all the players that we're trying to sell.
I think that's a pretty high estimate too. I think a more conservative would be like 60.
Okay, so say 60 million. If I go with you, say 60 million, right? 60 million plus whatever is in the pot at the moment, and I don't know how much is there. But let's say you had 100, right? Let's say you did. I doubt we have, but let's say you had 100. That's 160 million. 160 million doesn't get you 6 players, or it does, but we need other players in other positions as well. But for me, it's not just the starting 3, it's the backup 3 as well. So if you look at 6 players in total up front, we need a complete revamp.
You're correct. We absolutely do. The players we have, while good players, don't fit the system. I love Kulu. I defend the absolute shit out of Kulu, but Kulu doesn't fit the system. The way that Ange wants to play, Ange wants to put the team together. I don't think Kulu fits there. I can't see where he fits in.
Potato Stew, they reckon, right? And I don't know, but they reckon that the Saudi Arabians last season were prepared to go. If they got the kind of the nod, or they got the inkling that Sonny would go to them, or go to Saudi Arabia, they were prepared to pay 100 mil last season for him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, and it's the only type of people. I mean, a few years ago, when I was talking about selling him pre the World Cup, because that's when I first started saying about Sonny to sell him, because I felt that we could then invest and get loads of players in. But then we still had Kane at the time, and it was Sonny over Kane that I was going for. At that time, I think Liverpool was sniffing around. Klopp fancied Sonny.
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
Liverpool would have paid the bag.
He would have been a monster for them, though. He would have been an absolute terror for Liverpool. Jesus, that's a scary thing to think about.
But with age, and it's unfortunate that, but with age, right? He would still be the same kind of player he is now. He'd still be like that. He would have declined at Liverpool as well.
True. Yeah, his
age does it, so it doesn't really matter where you go.
That's very true.
But you can still in Saudi. Saudi. I mean, they've got players that have gone there. Some of them are in their prime, but very, very few of them. A lot of them have gone over there just for the payday.
Yeah. And Sonny's
Yeah.
a good lad, so he won't have to worry about breaking the rules. You know how they've got all those rules about like being not drinking or doing anything illegal or getting in trouble. I know it's pretty strict over there, but that shouldn't bother him because I think he's a pretty straight-laced dude. So that's another thing because you got to be willing to go there. It's not a place for everybody who's willing to go.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna use the restroom or visit
Yeah,
the
yeah.
water closet really quickly. I'll be right back.
Okay. Right. So where am I saying? Daniel Lee, Wayne, I would chuck 70 million for Paulinho, but I know Levy won't do that. Yeah, I keep hearing Dan on a lot of people saying, and on their channels, and people that are in the know of finding out information that's out there, that we're apparently looking for a 9 and a 6 this year. Who that 9 and 6 are actually going to be, I don't know, but you'd like to think that a 9 and 6 are going to cost money, aren't they? They are going to cost a pretty penny, so to speak. So, yeah, it'd be interesting. But yeah, we do need a monster. Well, although Postecoglou says he only plays with 3/8, we've been crying out for someone there. So, but in saying that, no 6 would have stopped some of the goals that Newcastle scored the other day because they were absolutely our errors. 2 balls pumped up the pitch where you bypass the midfield. A 6 ain't going to stop that. And the goal that Porro gave away, a 6 won't stop that either. The only chance you got a 6 of stopping for you is maybe defensively from corners, maybe stopping that header. But other than that, I don't think 3 of the goals would have been stopped by having a monster number 6. But yeah, but we do probably need upgrading there. There we go. Afternoon, Jesse. I'm just trying to get these to sharpen. Why aren't you showing? Right. Afternoon, Jesse says, smash the likes up. Potato Stew was saying, if we get 100 million, do you really? No. So Potato Stew saying, where would Sonny go? AKA, who wants Sonny?
Yeah, that was that question answered earlier, the Saudi.
Yeah, and then Daniel Lee says, Chris, I'm not an accountant, mate. I just want a proven destroyer, even if it's only for 3 years. I want my number 6 to make an instant impact, and you get that with Paulinho. Wayne, good afternoon, Wayne. I hope you are, sir. Says Kulu isn't a winger. I'd have him back. I'd have him as backup for Maddison, especially with domestic cups and Europe next season.
He can find the net too. That's one thing where I don't feel like Maddison finds the net enough. If we had a goal scoring, attacking midfielder like that, or playmaker, or whatever you want to call him, that would be awesome. If you could add some goals to that position.
Ben says, estimated 30 million people casually support Tottenham in South Korea because of Sonny. That's why Nike will push Tottenham not to sell Sonny.
I keep forgetting that you guys say Nike over there. Interesting.
Nike. Let's be American. Nike.
It's Nike, okay?
Nike.
Sir. There you go. Perfect. Perfect.
Good afternoon. When I started this tech, it says Amrabat has been a flop at United.
I didn't think he was ever that good. I was kind of surprised they signed him.
And then Mia, where's she gone? No. Colin's gone to stash the phone just in case.
It's up there. And if you guys see
someone
me from
phone
a
Colin,
room,
see if it rings or not whilst he's away.
damn it! Everybody got me.
Sonny is the reason we will get Air Jordan kits if we get Champions League football. He has become a massive financial asset for us, and he is essential for us to pay the debt off. No way is he going.
So Ben, you think he's bringing in more than 100 mil in the next 3 years? It sounds like it. And if what you're saying is true, if we get a big sponsorship deal with the Jordan people, the Nike, and we get that'd be weird. Isn't that who I think they sponsor PSG right now? And I'm sure they're paying them a pretty penny. Maybe Nike would want our stadium. I don't know. I mean, I see where you're coming from. I see where both of you guys are coming from. That's the shitty thing. I have a hard time making a choice when people both present good arguments to me. I'm like,
you got Daikara here.
Carl's gone to spend a penny. Yeah, no.
So Daikaru, I apologise because I've been on a course and whilst I was on my course, I naughtily looked at my phone, could see that you was in the chat for earlier, and that's why I had to put that in there because I wasn't told that the show was changing from 3 o'clock till 7:30. I've now changed it, so I apologise to you. But I thought you'd be asleep because I actually sent you a message back, and that was 2 hours ago. So I thought you'd be sleeping, Daikaru.
Big up,
You've got
Dakar. Thank you
Wayne
for
Bonner
being
says,
here.
"Smash the likes up." Isn't that a Prodigy song? Ryan G says, "Nike, Destiny's here." Good afternoon,
Hey,
Destiny. Hope you're well.
what's up, bro? How are you, man? How are you?
Jordan Deal at Spurs would be amazing.
I don't know how much they pay. Like I don't know what a good, what a good amount for sponsorship. Kit
But the
sponsorship.
thing, I mean, obviously, Cole. Did you and I speak about the match? Yeah, we did, didn't we, last night about the match results yesterday?
Yeah.
Because for me, it was very late, but for you, it was still in the afternoon, weren't you?
Mhm.
So for me, it was very, very late. But we was talking about it. The interesting thing is now, our boys have got Stewart for 2 weeks, and they got to take a good hard look at themselves for them 2 weeks.
And then who do we play?
And in between that time, the Gooners, they've got their result from yesterday. They've got to play Bayern again. Then they've got to play midweek. Then they play the weekend, and then they play midweek again before they even play us. There's a lot of teams that are playing midweek next week. Because I was having a look at doing predictions, and I thought to myself, next week for predictions, I'll tell you now, Friday is going to be a bumper week. Because you've got 7 matches in the Premiership, I think. So Saturday, Sunday, and a Monday. I think there's 7 matches in the Premiership, plus the 2 semi-finals that I was going to include. But I didn't realise there's actually matches next week as well in the midweek. It's just that Tottenham are not playing. So to catch up with the league, other teams are playing. We're going to play so many games in a shortened space of time. Because we missed these 2 weeks now. So from when we come back to play Arsenal, between then and the end of the season, I think we're going to be playing the most matches.
Yeah, but sometimes I think that's good. I think having a lot of time in between matches, especially after a loss, isn't always a great thing. I don't know. It seems like consistency might be better for this group of boys.
Yeah, so you've got Arsenal play Chelsea, and you've got Wolves, Bournemouth, Crystal Palace, Newcastle, Everton, Liverpool, Man United, Sheffield United, then Brighton versus Man City. So next midweek, we've actually got 9 games at the weekend. 10, 14.
You say Liverpool plays Everton?
That's next midweek.
Everton's going to win that match. Just telling everybody right
Everton
now.
are at home against Liverpool. So
Liverpool are going to lose. Just
basically, when we do the predictions are going to be 15 matches on Friday.
Oh.
So we got to get ready to get that done.
Yeah,
15's a bit more than 10.
Yeah. No, we're going to have to go quick. Not a lot of chit-chat that day. It's going to be all business.
So I've got someone asking me about predictions. I know what people have scored so far in predictions, but I wasn't going to do predictions, results and reveal till tomorrow because there's still 1 game to go. Chelsea play Everton tonight. So that's why we haven't done the results yet. But if people are really interested in what result they want, or what they've got so far without tonight's match, just tell me I want to know. Hashtag I want to know, and I'll tell you what your personal score is.
Boom. What we got here? Oh, Ryan G said his predictions were woeful again. Dakaru, 15 chances to stuff out. Perfect. Big love, Dakaru. You're the best. Ryan G says hashtag I want to know. Destiny.
Ryan G
hashtag
wants
I want
to know.
Okay. Please.
Ryan
Destiny
G.
5 as well. Yeah.
Ryan G currently has, without tonight, Ryan G has 2 points.
Shit.
Anyone else want to know?
Damn, Ryan, you weren't joking. That wasn't your best week, buddy. Destiny
wants to know. Okay. Without tonight's match, Destiny has 5 points.
Nice. Oh, okay. Hashtag I want to know. But if I put it in the chat, it'll look like you. So hashtag I want to know also.
Okay. Sanchez Bethnal Green says he wants to know.
Yeah.
9 points.
Sanchez, you dog. Nice. Wayne also wants to know.
He says, I can do 15 predictions on Friday. The way this weekend's gone, I might get a point. Right, so who wants to know Wayne does? Did you say Wayne?
Wayne.
Wayne Bonner. 5 points.
5 points. Nice, Wayne. See, better than you thought.
Potato Stew reckons he knows already, and he says that if Chelsea win 2-0 tonight, it'll give him 11. So does that mean Potato Stew's already got 11 points?
No way.
The man has got 11 points.
You son of a gun. Nice job, dude. Proud of you. Dakar also wants to know, but Tekken, real quick, I just want to bring this up. Tekken, so I don't forget. Imagine Dele going to be a pundit tonight. His age now should be peaking. Won't watch the punditry part. It'll be too difficult. Yeah, I'm gonna watch. I think, or at least have it on the background. I want to hear how he sounds. It'll be nice. Maybe if that's the way he's moving, the way his career's going. If he's gonna be a pundit more often, we'll see. But it'd be nice to have an ex-Spurs player as a pundit because
he's punditry tonight is because he's out injured. That's the only reason why he's punditing tonight.
Oh,
because he's out
really?
injured for Everton still, and so he's punditing tonight. But that's because he's out injured.
Gotcha. Well, if he does a good job,
so Dekaru's asking for the pain as well. But let me find Dekaru's. Sorry, Dekaru's numbers. Did you say you wanted to know as well, Colin?
Please, yes, sir.
You have 1 point.
Yes.
You've got.
I like how I can win. Like I was telling you the other day, I win bets when I gamble, but when I do this, I'm absolutely dog shit. It's weird.
Dekaru has 2 points.
Dekaru, nice. You're winning. You've got twice the points with me.
So at the moment, Top Spurs is not here. Top Spurs will know what he's got so far. Oh, yes. Look who's in the chat. It's Big John. Marching on. Come on, Big John. Nice to see you, Big John.
What up, buddy? Good to see you, man.
You've heard John speaking, yeah? He's got the best Yorkshire accent.
No, but you've mentioned it. You've mentioned it to me. I've never heard him, though.
And then you've got Kuba saying, big up, everyone.
Kuba, get out of here. You're a troublemaker. I'm just kidding.
Kuba's done well this week, I think.
Kuba, stop it. Stop doing well. You're making
Kuba's got 6 points so far. With
look at all the love he's getting. Him and John are getting all that love in the chat.
Yeah.
Lots of love around here.
I
I got bullied into changing my shirt at the beginning of the stream, Jose. I had on a navy blue and white striped shirt. And everyone thought the stripes were black because my camera sucks, and they bullied me into going and changing shirts because they thought I was supporting Newcastle.
Mr. Ashraf, Jay Ashraf, you currently have 3 points in the predictions. You've got one more game to go tonight, but you currently have 3 points. Is it there somewhere? Yeah. Sorry. You've got Jay Ashraf's got 3 points so far.
Tekken was sorry. I'm sorry. So, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Ashraf has how many? 3.
Jay Ashraf has 3, and he's got one more game to play tonight. Who's this Barcelona kid that we? Oh, let me tell you. Who's this Barcelona kid that we are linked with? He's a youngster. I think he's a midfielder. Chris, if he's still in the chat, would know more. But there is a youngster, and I can't remember the guy's name, but I think he's a central midfielder. I think he's in Barcelona's B team. I don't even know whether he's actually in the A squad. Coobs, you have got points. You got 6 this week so far, Kuva.
Nice, Kuva.
But today,
I only have 1 so far.
There's still one more game to play, but I'm sure Kuva's got 6. Yeah, Kuva, you got 6, mate, so far. Ryan G, what did I predict for Chelsea Everton? Oh shit, where's Ryan G gone?
But Tekken was saying that he was at
2-0 to the home team.
Yeah, that's what he thought. But yeah, Tekken, who's in the chat, said that he was at the match where the Palace match where Dele scored that amazing goal. That's awesome. I'm really jealous of you being able to see that live. Tekken, also great name, great game, good stuff.
Torre, that's it. Torre is his name. It's not Danny Rodriguez Destiny. It's Torre that Daniel Lee's put down there. Right, if my thing goes, right, it means I'm going to be taking a call.
Okay, yeah, you're good, buddy.
If I do, here we go. Give me a second.
I'll handle it. I got it. All right, so Jose's working. But yeah, Pran Vet, good to see you as always, brother. We're getting linked with so many players. It's that time of the year. Jose was saying, I think he said once, we're going to get linked with 300 players this offseason, and I think he's right. It'll be a lot. And Pran saying, by the way, it was a shit show against Bournemouth. Yeah, didn't go well for either of our teams this weekend, Pran, but worse, a little bit worse for us, I think. Daniel E, no, you were right. And then Ryan said he has seen us link with someone called Danny Rodriguez. I'll have to look him up. I have no idea. I've never heard of either of these two fellas. So I will check them out. But yeah, guys, I don't think we're gonna play. Colin Blackshaw wants to know his score. We'll get you that as soon as we can. Like I said, Jose's on a quick work call. And talking with his hands. I love that. I do that too. Okay, so Colin, I'm going to star this. We will get you your score. I promise you that. Yeah, everyone. I don't know if he's still here. Yeah, look at this. Love the love. But yeah, so you guys, Ben was saying that we need a 6, and Daniel E, I think, saying that we need a 6. Do you guys see us getting one? Do you guys see Postecoglou playing that way? I don't think he will. I don't think he's really played with an actual dedicated out-and-out 6 for most of his coaching career. So I would be really surprised if we picked up somebody. And I guess when you say a number 6, like for me in my head, like the number 6, that Victor Wanyama is like the player that comes up in my mind, but like a strong, player that's a stopper, like an actual stopper. So yeah, just wondering if you guys think that we're going to ever move that direction. Because I don't. Rob Pelcher asking if anyone got the correct Liverpool or Arsenal score. I don't know, but I know some people got them correct, got the results correct. And I thought they were just guessing based on rivalries and who they liked and didn't like. And maybe that was true, but it worked out this week. Yeah. Descartes saying every predictions round, I guess worse. 2 points this weekend. So doing the math, I'll hit negative in 3 weeks. Hey, man, I'll be right there with you. Like I said, I like to do little stupid bets, and I won one this weekend, but it wasn't the same results I picked for our game. I don't know. I'm on the spot. I don't think about them beforehand. Jose asks me, I tell him. They're wrong every time. Tag and say in the background music gives a relaxed vibe. Good idea, guys. Thank you so much, man. I like it too. It kind of helps me. Yeah, it just kind of helps me along. So appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you. Ryan G. Oh, shoot. They're having a little conversation, but Transfer Market has us linked to Eddie and Ketia. Hell no. Wait, is he still at Arsenal? No way. Let me look him up. And Ketia. He is a striker for Arsenal. Yuck. Why would we ever? No, thank you. I agree completely. No, thank you. Oh, wait, you guys. Sorry, Ryan, I keep forgetting that you're Wolves and not Spurs. But still, no, thank you. Don't take him either. He's not really shown a whole lot. So, yeah, you don't need him. You don't need him, Ryan. Don't take any Arsenal rejects at your beloved club. He's Arsenal number 14. That's lies. And shit. Yeah, he is shit. You don't want him. But what else we got? No one has answered my question about a number 6. I don't think we're gonna get one or play with one. And when you say number 6, Daniel, if you're still in the chat, do you mean like a Wanyama type player? Like is that who you're thinking of? Do you have any ideas? I'm just trying to make it connect and to see how this would look. But Ryan G, yes, there we go. I don't want him anywhere near my club, Colin. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Destiny 5, though, says we need Pellegrini or Paulinho. I know Paulinho pretty well, but I don't know anything about Pellegrini. I can look him up on my other screen here while we're working, while we're streaming. My only question is, do they pass the ball well? Do they move the ball well? That's the thing. We just can't have I'm just worried that we're going to get us a player that's like a defensively better version of Højbjerg, who I think personally kills a lot of our attacks by taking an extra half second whenever he could progress the ball. And I just don't want that. I don't want a static player like that who's going to kill a lot of our attacks, who's not going to contribute very much in the build-up. So if they can make the tackles, or they can break up play and then become part of the play and include themselves and make themselves available for passes and make clever passes and move the ball quickly, then I'm fine with it. But they just have to have a pretty wide skill set. I want if we got a number 6, I would want like a Conte level player, like somebody that can do absolutely everything. So yeah. What else we got here? Man United makes me not want to watch football. Love it. And then Destiny 5's telling me that Pellegrini is a player for Roma. Our boy Mourinho's got him. Interesting. Tekken said he played class for Bielsa at Leeds back in 2019, 2020. We should have got. You say we should have got Etienne Capoue? We had him. Remember? And Kenya, that is, played class for Bielsa. I got you. Yeah, Etienne Capoue, I actually thought he was a better player than he gets credit for. I just saw his name come up in your last comment. Yeah, I think he's gotten rid of for attitude issues more than like his play, if I remember correctly. We got Daniel saying, I'll be real, there's not a lot of great number 6s around anymore. We have to really get the transfer right or pay top dollar. Yeah, man. It just seems to me like the type of players that most people go for in that scenario are, like I said, static, not great passers of the ball, strictly like breakup play. And while that's important, I think that, you need a player that does more than that. We should have kept Etienne Capoue. Yeah, man. Honestly, we really should have. And anybody who says no is wrong. Sorry, guys. If Everton go down, maybe Amadou Onana, is that his name? But yeah, I think that's a good shout, a really good shout. I just don't know if Ange is going to break and play an out-and-out 6 because he just doesn't usually. Adrian Soroka's in the house. Good afternoon, Colin, Jose, et al. I love that. I love a little bit of Latin you stick in there. It's good shit. But Adrian, how are you doing this afternoon, bud? Hope you're well. Yeah, just kind of chilling. Onana, that's it. Yeah, no, you're good. I was just making sure I wasn't losing my mind, Stu. You were all good. No apologies necessary. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. By the way, if you are watching this and for some reason not subscribed to the channel, for one, that's whack. And for two, it's real easy to subscribe. There's just a subscribe button on the YouTube channel. You go ahead and you click it. Boom, you're subscribed. You want to go even further, you hit the bell. Boom, you're informed every time this channel goes live. And there's really no reason not to. So just throwing that out there for the good people of the world. Yeah. Daniel, he says, and also people are getting mixed up with players who play as an 8. No, we need a proper number 6. Interesting stuff.
Hello.
Hey, who's back? I've been just saying stuff, just words.
I'll tell you what, you must be getting really good at this.
I ask the people, I'm pretty bad, but I'm just doing
No, you must be doing really well because, right, for everybody that doesn't know, Colin's always very wary about being on his own and talking on his own and not having company on the stream and that. Tell me what you think, because I think, from what I can see, he's done superbly well and he shouldn't put himself down. He should be more confident about going solo on streams. Because at the end of the day, you're a Tottenham supporter, and therefore you have an opinion, and therefore you should be able to articulate your opinion regardless whether you're on your own or within company. Your company is your chat, so you should be able to articulate to your chat. So
that's very true, and I love the chat. There's always some wonderful people. We've created a good family in the chat.
La familia,
La
talk
familia.
and ball.
Yeah, well,
yeah. Saying that. Colin, what time is you decided on what time your member show is tomorrow? No. Okay. No. People, can you look out for Colin on Talk and Ball?
What time works best for the people in the chat? That's a question I can ask everybody. Is that what time would you guys? This is a funny way to do it, but what time would you guys like a member show tomorrow? And I'll see if I can kind of plan around that a bit. What time is everybody available? I don't know who else is going tomorrow. All that other stuff. But yeah. Oh, look at this! Everyone's being so nice. God, my head's gonna swell up. Not gonna be able to get out the door. I'm going to put them up. Ryan G says, Colin, you do fine on your own, sir. Thank you. Destiny 5, you're smashing it, Colin. And then Descartes is coming up with the real truth. Says call sucks. You don't catch me sitting up and watching at 2 a.m. Oh, I've been caught out. Yeah, Descartes, big up, dog. Ryan G says 4 or half 4 is good for him. And
Can't do it that early, mate. I'm afraid.
yeah, Colin does extremely well on his own, turns it into a conversation and fun and relaxed. But at times, I think he'd like someone on to work. Yeah, exactly. Wayne, you got it 100% right. I don't mind doing it by myself, but it's I'll be honest, it's just 100 times easier if you've got a person to bounce off of and say, oh, here's what I think, but what about you, Jose? And then you make him do everything. It's really nice. But look who's here. Early Doors Football
Tony.
TV. Yeah, what's up, brother?
Hi, Tony. Hope you're well, mate. I
yeah.
don't even know if you're talking about us about Saturday. I think you might have to look at yourselves from yesterday as well, Tone. To be honest, I don't think it was a good day for a lot of the London teams this weekend.
Twas not.
Unless you were Fulham are a London team, but they beat West Ham though.
Yeah.
So Fulham are probably the only London team at the moment that are probably smart in it. Chelsea may join them tonight if they do.
I hope not. Oh my God! Why? I really, really, really want Everton to win out. To win some games this season, and winning tonight would be perfect. That'd be lovely. I won't be placing a bet on it though. Let's put it that way. No bets for that. But if it goes like every other match has this weekend, there'll be a surprise result. So, what do we got in the chat here? Oh, Palace won as well. Another London team. Ryan's pointing out Palace. Palace also got the win. Yeah, I forget that they're a London team sometimes. But yeah, Palace. Good
oh yeah, Palace got the biggest games, the biggest result, didn't they? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Palace got the result of the weekend. Right. Sorry, can I just say, right, just before I forget, tonight at 7:30, Descartes, just remind me, Ellie will be on Eltel Cockerel doing a special on the ladies from yesterday's game. Ellie went to the game. I think she's got camera footage and all sorts, but she wanted to do a show. She obviously had to cancel it at 3 o'clock this afternoon, but she's doing it at 7:30 tonight instead. So she's back on. Ellie's back on here on Eltel at 7:30 in 2 hours. So please, people, if you can come and support Ellie, that'd be great because she lives and breathes the women's game because she's one of the pioneers for Tottenham Football Club for the ladies.
Yes,
so please come and show your support to Ellie tonight at 7:30. Thank you. And tomorrow on Eltel Cockerel at 4, I'll do the predictions reveal for the results and that. And then Colin will be putting out a time for his members show tomorrow.
Yeah. I gotta do math in my head.
I thought Colin was going to do an evening one.
Yeah, I will. That sounds better. Yeah.
Because then like that, Colin covers the Europeans, the North Americans, and the Asian community as well.
Yeah. Australia. Yeah, that's Asia, basically.
So basically going on from 9 o'clock in the evening GMT, BST onwards would probably be the ideal times. That would make it 3 o'clock in the afternoon for you.
Let's do it. Let's make it 9 o'clock.
That would make it 9 and 10 o'clock for most of the Europeans in the evening. And then that would make it 7 in the morning, 6 to 7 in the morning for the early Asians. But then it would make it more like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning for the late Asians.
Sweet.
So it means you cover everyone. So 9, 10 o'clock, you'd be able to cover everyone.
Yeah, let's stick it at a 30. I don't know why. I like doing them a half past. So let's go at 9:30. 9:30 tomorrow will be the call-in show.
Yeah, be like John. Look at that. Be like John. Look at that.
Yeah, it's just popped on to like and a few comments. Big up, lads. And to you all that ain't hit the like, fucking do it. John, you're the man. God damn, I love
John
you,
is, isn't he? And I can imagine John saying this as well.
See, I wish I heard his voice. If I had ever heard his voice, I could see.
No. His voice, his Yorkshire accent is absolutely mint. Honestly,
man.
He has the best.
I wish I'd heard.
He's proper Yorkshire accent. Proper.
Yes.
And he's a really nice chat, Big John. Really nice chat. So.
Good deal. Good deal. I like nice people. So we'll have to meet sometime, John. We definitely
Adrian
will.
says he's on Jesse's. Spurs under 21s play Wolves under 21s tonight.
Ryan, you're going down. You're going down, Ryan. We're gonna smash you guys.
Tony's saying
Smash
he's
your
smashed
boy.
the like as always, but he's got to go and we'll see if he can get back later. So cheers, Tony. Thank you very much. Wayne is saying the women's semi-final was brilliant. I found myself getting carried away watching that game. Loved it.
I feel bad that I didn't watch it. I feel kind of like
Yeah,
shit,
Big John. Right. So yeah, it is Ryan G. Look, Ryan G saying it as well. Look, he's saying that proper Yorkshire man is John. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Honestly, you hear his voice, you will understand exactly what I'm talking about.
I
He
can't
speaks
wait.
exactly like it. Right, can I just say, I rang up Ellie yesterday. I don't know, it must have been in the evening at some stage to try and arrange these shows. And Sahil, sorry, just before I say it, Sahil, the predictions, the results are tomorrow because tonight you still got the Chelsea game. But I can tell you how many points you have so far, Sahil, before Chelsea play tonight. Sahil, you currently have 4 points before tonight's game. But yeah, the 4 o'clock tomorrow is when we're going to do the predictions. So you currently have 4 points, Sahil, at the moment, but there's still another game to play tonight. So yeah, I was saying to Ellie that Naz, the number 7 for Tottenham, she was playing so badly in the second half. She kept giving the ball away. She looked tired. She looked cumbersome. She looked like she had no energy left and that. And I was thinking to myself, you got to take her off. You got to take her off. And as soon as about 5 minutes after I said that, they replaced Gracie Clinton, the youngster that we've got from Man United who wore the number 8, who's a really good footballer. They took her off and they took another lady off. And then about 15 to 20 minutes after doing that substitution, Naz ended up scoring the equaliser. I don't know where she got the energy from, but she scored the equaliser. So there's me saying, got to bring her off. And I was honest. I said it to Ellie. I said to her, that's what I was thinking. And do you know what she said to me? She said to me, you must have been watching a different game to what she watched in the stadium. She thought Naz played absolutely brilliant.
Hey, that
Anyway,
just shows.
I spoke to someone else that watched the game. I'm not going to name the names, and they said that's exactly what I thought. Naz was shit, and she needed taken off.
It's weird. That shows how being at the match changes things. It really does.
Colin Blackshaw is asking for his points so far as well.
Oh yeah,
Colin,
CB.
you currently have 1, 2, 5, 6. You currently have 6 points at the moment, Colin, with one more game to play.
Piss off, Colin.
Put it this way, Colin, you've got more than me at the moment.
Yeah, good job, Colin. Proud of you,
So
buddy.
at the moment, I have
jealous.
double the points that Totspur's got. But we've both gone for the same team to win tonight, but just by a different score. So our points could change tonight. Well, no, if he was to get the correct score, then we would both end up on the same points tonight. But if I get the correct score, then I go further in front of him. Wayne is saying that he liked what he saw from Naz. Yeah, as I said, everyone sees it differently. I just thought second half, she played well in the first half. I just thought Wayne, for the first half of the second half, so the first 22 and a half minutes, I thought she was dead on her feet. She couldn't get past players. She kept giving the ball away. And she just looked dead on her feet. But then they made the substitutions. And yeah, later on in the match, she looked like a whirlwind. She looked like she'd got her second wind. And she took that goal. She to run in and score that goal. She'd done really, really well. Which was, yeah, it was good. It was interesting. But yeah, it was a seesaw of a game. It was end to end. Both teams had chances. I was quite surprised. And I said this to Ellie. I knew people from where I work, because I work in the borough that's next to where the Tottenham Stadium is. And some of my workers were going to the match. Right, they were women, but they were going to the match with their family, taking their kids and all that. And they said that somebody else tried to get a ticket, and they said, can't get them, they're all sold out. So I saw the stadium yesterday, and the top half of the stadium was all empty.
Empty? What the hell? I saw that too.
So someone said to me that normally with Haringey Council, because Tottenham's in Haringey Council sort the policing out for the matches. And because this is an extra match, and it's not one of the ones that stipulated at the start of the season, the stadium could only be half opened because there wasn't enough police to police it.
That makes sense. I get that.
What kind of trouble are you going to get at a women's football match and a semi-final when it's Tottenham versus Leicester? So there's no rivalry there. And I'm thinking to myself, what? Unless the women are just about to go mad.
That'd be a cool. I mean, it could happen.
Yeah,
Anything
but
could happen. You
unless
never
they're
know.
going to go mad, I can't see where the problem comes from women's football. To be honest, I can't see violence and stuff like that. But it is what it is. Society is what it is at the moment, and the police. We haven't got enough police on the streets as it is, so I understand it. But yeah, I think, in all honesty, had this had a bit more planning and a bit more push about it, I reckon that if you had got that stadium open fully, I think Tottenham would have sold out that stadium for the women's semi-final of the FA Cup. One, it's the first time you've got there, and it's the first time I've ever known, apart from the League Cup, in the semi-final you play home and away, you play at your own ground. I've never known an FA Cup game to be played on a home ground, a semi-final. So
Yeah.
it looks like they've changed the rules for the women's game, because if it was the men's, you wouldn't be playing at home. You'd be playing at a
neutral ground
venue.
somewhere.
Well,
Yeah.
now it's Wembley for the semi-finals of the FA Cup. It's now Wembley what they use. But back in the olden day, if you had Villa Park, you had Hillsborough, you had Old Trafford. So if these teams weren't involved in the semi-finals, all these Ellen Road has been used. If these teams weren't involved in the semi-finals, these are the kind of grounds that they would use for the semis. So it was really, really interesting to see that they used that there was a semi-final at one of the teams that were partaking. So I suppose had Leicester got the home draw, the semi-final would have been played at Leicester's ground. But yeah, it's interesting. So Daikaru says, I so miss having any Aussies to cheer for my men's Premier League, but the women pretty much have Aussies everywhere. We've got Charlie Grant, Arsenal's Ford, and City's Fowler are from my hometown. Interesting, yeah, because when Australia in the World Cup, the Women's World Cup was just gone, Australia played well, and they did really well. And they got the, I can't remember the striker, plays for Chelsea, Sam Kerr, and she's one of the best footballers in the world, and she's Australian as well, isn't she, Sam Kerr? So, right, mate, I might have to love you and leave you because I've got to go and get ready. I'm being picked up in 7 minutes, and I ain't even got changed to play football yet.
Oh, snap. Well, I'm probably going to have to go soonish, too. I'm starting work a little early today.
Well, in that case, people, we've got to end the stream.
Sorry. I got to make a
all
little extra scratch for my trip.
I'll say thank you all for being here to start off with. Thanks to Colin for hosting. The host with the most.
Yeah.
To Colin. Tomorrow, 4 o'clock, predictions reveal here on LTL. Tonight, 7:30, Ellie will be talking about the semi-final. And then tomorrow, if you look on the Talk and Ball community page, right, you will be able to find what time Colin is actually going to be doing his members show. If you haven't got a membership, get yourself a membership, because then you'll be on screen in the show with Colin.
I also, yes, absolutely, guys, do that. It'll be 9:30 tomorrow, BST. And I also wanted to throw up a couple of links. Sorry, they're under your name, Jose, because I'm an idiot. But Jesse, JSY Talks Football, please check out her, the Football Fan Channel. And then also we've got Chris with Meta Football TV, just two channels I love. And one more I want to throw up. Sorry, Hamas Loves Spurs. Brand new to the YouTube game, just starting out. We want to help him also. So there are three links for three really good people, and obviously there's a lot more. I could spend like an hour doing that, but these are just three people that I want to throw up. One more. God, I feel like I'm letting people down. Cough. Oh, okay. This one, and then like I said, I literally could do this all day. There are so many great channels out there. Please support them all, but just throwing some stuff in here just to help. Boom, Coffee Company. He was modding earlier, and we appreciate that. So yeah, Jose, that's the channels.
But all mods are welcome to plug their channels when they're on anyway. So yeah, I've got no issues with mods plugging their channels. So, but yeah, listen, everyone, thank you very much. 7:30 tonight, Ellie. 4 o'clock tomorrow, predictions reveal. Colin, Talk and Ball member show tomorrow. Like I said, get your memberships over at Talk and Ball. Be on the show. Join Colin. Have your say.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and the membership it's like $2. Come on, guys.
Meet people in the community.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah. Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Please make sure if you haven't subscribed, just subscribe. It's easy. But thanks, guys, and Have a wonderful day, everybody.
In Ange we trust. Come on, you.